Good morning, and for me it's a Sunday morning. Where else would I be but in the shed? Hayabusa, a couple of weeks back, had a bit of a stutter on startup. Sounded like a dead battery, sort of whoop, where it bogs down. Sorry, let's zoom you out a bit. Where it bogs down, so ignored it. Started up from work, fine ever since until last Tuesday, where I filled up with petrol and it had the same issue. Taylor Swift. Same issue where it sounded like I had a dead battery or dying battery, where it just goes whoop 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 and goes. So connections on the battery are nice and tight. That's the wrong way around. The battery voltage is good. 12.7677. I think a good battery is between 12.6 and 12.9. Anything sort of 12.5 or lower is a bad battery. So this should be a good battery. This should be a good battery because I got it new with the bike, which is weird. I've bought a lot of bikes and you never get a free battery with them. So that was weird getting that. So battery's good. Brand new battery. I put the acid in it and fitted it to the bike. So it's a brand new battery which came with the bike. As I say, very weird. But good battery. So I'm just going to start it up, see if I get the sluggishness. This hasn't been used since Thursday now. As I say, Tuesday at the petrol station I had problems. Thursday starting it up at work to come home, there was a slight sluggishness, but nowhere near the drama that was at the petrol station. That really sort of blub. So I'm going to start it up and see what the charging is doing. So it all activates rather lovely. Let's just turn that off again. Must be wasting the battery. Zoom you in a bit. Sorry about the shoddy camera work, but the regulars will be used to it. So dial spin lovely, pump engages, no problems there at all. Okay, so with the ignition on, we've gone down to 11.934. So let's see how it does on the startup. Like most good Suzukis, you've got to pull the clutch and press the button. See it? To me that was slightly sluggish. So it's on a little bit of a fast idle because it's choking. There you go, 14.4. So to me that's a good charge. So I don't know why it still has these sort of voltage dropouts where it's not. You see that? You can't see that, can you? Stay where you put. Turn it off before I choke to death. So yeah, it's maintaining over 14 volts charging. which is right. I think it's 15 volts or more means your regulator rectifier's dying. And then anything less than, is it 13 or 13.5, is your stator not efficient enough. That's the battery just calming itself down again. So yeah, any help, it's just a little bit daunting, you know. Everything seems fine, charging circuit seems fine, battery is definitely holding a charge. I mean, as I say, I haven't used it since Thursday, so if anything was draining it, it certainly wouldn't have 12, what was it, 12.77 volts. Okay, so with it off, no, sorry, I've turned it off, and I've just had my fan running for a while to try and get me some oxygen back in here, and now we're at 12.9, and I think slowly it will drop to the battery storage capacity, which seems to be around the 12.7. I think, I don't know, that's all made up as well. So yeah, if anyone could, there you go, if anyone could set me on a right path for checking and that. As I say, it's never let me down. It's just unnerving that you go to start and it's like whoop, 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 and then goes. I did a while back unhook the stator wires and check them over, and the regulator wires, did the testing on those. They all seem fine. And as you see, the charging seems to be fine. What's it? Anything below 13.5 or anything over 15, is it? Means anything over 15 means your regulator rectifier is not working properly. Anything less than 13.5 usually goes to the stator not giving you enough charge. I'd have to read up. I obviously haven't got the knowledge, but it's just, as I say, it's just unnerving that when you go to start it, it goes whoop, like my battery's dead. But anytime I check it, as I say, this hasn't been used since last Thursday evening, so you got Friday, Saturday and pretty much half day Sunday, so it's been sat here 2.5, 3 days in total, and it's still 12.77 on the battery, so I can't see that the battery's dying overly quick. I don't really want to leave my bikes on Optimates because, I don't know, for the amount I use the bikes, apart from poor mediocre in this shit weather, the amount I use the bikes, it shouldn't need an Optimate or trickle charge to keep the battery topped up, because I'm using them enough. You know, they're both used at least twice a week each. 5 days commuting, so one gets 3 days, one gets 2 days, so there's enough there to keep the batteries charged. But it's just very disconcerting that it has that sluggishness. But it's, as I say, it's not all the time. I mean, I've started it up there, no problem at all, and the gauges and everything, they all sweep beautifully every single time. The pump engages every single time, and it always starts, but there is that odd occasion, rare occasion, that it's like whoop, and yeah, it's just a bit unnerving. As I say, this is an LP battery, so I'd probably prefer a stock, what do they use, UASA batteries, but it is showing the right code on here, YTX 12-BS, but it's not giving me the cranking amps, so I don't know whether that's got enough cranking amps for such a big bike, and I don't know of LP batteries, so it might be that I just invest in another battery. this is the one that came off, which is an X-side, and I don't think this was dying. I think they're 120. I think that denotes the cold cranking hours, which isn't really good enough for the heaviness of the Busa. Tell me if I'm wrong. The Hayabusa batteries are sort of 170, 175. Yeah, so I mean that's just been sat there, so it is losing a bit of charge. It has gone down from about 12.6, so that has lost a bit of charge, but it has just been sat there doing nothing. I tested the horn with it the other day, if you saw that video. The horn for my Corona. Ugh. Which is filthy. All my bikes are filthy. Mediocre's probably the least filthy. Doesn't go out in the dirty weather. So anyway, yes. So at the moment I'm considering buying a Hayabusa battery with I think Halfords have got one with 180 amps cold crank hours, which seems rather nice. That seems to be the biggest one cranking hours I can get. For a brief look on Google, because I'd like the Hayabusa battery. I think, I don't know why, do you know what I mean? I've opened up bikes before and they've always been Hayabusa batteries, so I'd like a Hayabusa battery. Bit of Taylor in the background there, very nice. So yes, I just any help? I don't really know where else to look. As I say, I did do check the stator and the rectifier and the tests that they give you in the manual. All came out good, and as you see with the bike running, it seems to be all very lovely and gorgeous. I just don't know whether perhaps it is the colder weather that sometimes the battery is just a bit no thank you, don't want to start this morning. But yes, so yes, quick video on almost a real problem on my Busa. Thanks for watching, and comments welcome. Any help, advice would be very lovely. Thanks very much. Catch you again. Ta-ra.